This is my spreadsheet in Excel. And so the first thing that we started off with was we wrote the numbers. Well, I just wrote in 1, but then I took this corner thing right here and I dragged it all the way down until there was 32, and I deleted 32 later because the 32nd one was needed for the totals. And then across the top I wrote in these words, which is paycheck, additional income, value, and then I made a blank one to separate between the income and the expenses. Then I did car payment, fuel, eat out, dates. These are just things that we had to do for our consumer math class that we were given the topics on. And then to slant them, I clicked and highlighted all of them. And I then pressed this angle counterclockwise. So then after doing that, it's weird because these lines are still here. So to make it so that it goes like this, you click and highlight the whole thing and you right click, and you should go to format cells. Then it comes to, you can do the border and then you click solid line, so whichever line you prefer. Then you click outline and then inside. So these things all should be highlighted to make sure that every part of it is bordered. And then to make it a different color, you click, these are the colors that are given. You can make your own more colors, and there's other different things you can do with it, but I just changed the color. So that's just however you want the color to be changed. Then you click OK. And then the color should change, and so that's what I did for all of these. And then the next thing I had to do was put a different equation into these so that they would calculate, the computer would calculate. So at the end where these dollar signs are, there's an equation which is equals, so the first one is equal B2 plus C2. So after you write that equation in, you take the corner thing down and drag it so that they all have the same equation, so they calculate these two added together. And then you also come up to the top, and before you do this, it actually says general, so you have to change the general to accounting so the dollar sign shows up and it knows like the negative and positive. And so after you do all that, there's this other equation you have to do. This one is at the very end, the total of expenses, and this is equals sum parentheses F10 colon M10. And after you do this, you drag it down so all of them are the same. And then this is the last row. So the equation for this one is sum B2, B32. You drag it across so all these are the same. This should come up as hashtags because there's nothing to calculate here. And then the rest. And so also one thing to keep in mind is that when it's parentheses, it's negative. And then lastly, like for miscellaneous, so you don't get confused, you can leave comments on these boxes like I did. So to leave comments, you right click, then it should say insert comment, and then you can type a comment in. And I think that's all you need to know. So this is me with my Excel. This is my evidence.